You son of a bitch! I'm like, calm down, Mary. In the world of lasagna, typically you do it with a bechamel sauce, it's like a white sauce.
Yeah.
Or you can use ricotta cheese, which is what I did because it's easier. But there is something else in there. And every time I tell everyone what it is, people go, "Boo."
What is it?
It's not mayonnaise.
Thank God.
I would never do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to tell you because when I told Scotty B, he's like, "Boo."
Scotty B's ridiculous.
And then I told Brody went, "Really? You got to put that in there?"
What is it?
Well, with the ricotta cheese, I put a little goat cheese in there.
Oh, so what?
So it adds
I
a little,
love goat cheese.
adds a little tang. Well, a lot of people don't like goat cheese because it's kind of sour.
It tastes amazing.
It's really good.
That's the thing. When I make sauce sometimes on my own, sometimes I put anchovies in it. And,
Really?
But no one knows they're there.
No.
Because what's wrong, Brody?
Brody.
Just don't put stuff in my stuff. Just make the sauce.
No, you see, look. If you're browning your garlic and stuff in your oil before you put the tomatoes in for sauce, if you put a couple of anchovies in there and they just disintegrate, and it adds this level of flavor, you can't really figure out what it is. It doesn't taste fishy.
Yeah.
But if I tell you it's there, then you freak the f out.
It's good.
It's all in your head.
Want to really piss them off? Put dill in there.
Dill, man, I'm not gonna put dill in that sauce.
Oh yeah, he gets pissed about dill.
See, I could put dill in a million things, and you would never know it's there. But if I tell you it's there, you're
Right.
like. And Danielle, what if I looked at you right now and said, "Okay, I'll tell you, Danielle, there's a cup of mayonnaise in there." What would you
I
do?
would go in the bathroom and force myself to throw it up.
See, but you're sitting there eating it, and
Right.
it's going past your taste buds, and you're fine with it.
It's a mental thing. I know it's a
I
mental
tried to
thing.
do that to her.
Yeah, he did try to do that to me. That's how much he loves me. Don't you see
You told her
how
that
much-
there's mayonnaise in something?
No, we were going to make my neighbor who makes brownies makes very good brownies, but there's mayonnaise in them, and so I was going to have Danielle eat a brownie and then tell her later that was
That's
mayonnaise.
awful.
But
See,
guess who
don't-
cared?
don't do that.
His neighbor who met me said, she's too nice. I don't want to do that to her. The neighbor who met me for 5 minutes.
Right.
But the froggy who's known me for how many years was going to do that to me?
So I was making
love you.
dinner, and I did mashed cauliflower rather than
yes. Oh, I love
rather than
that.
potatoes.
Yeah.
And I told my friend, I said, those aren't potatoes. That's cauliflower. Then you immediately, after eating 3 helpings of it, he's like,
That's so ridiculous.
But it's a mental thing.
It is a mind thing, and I get that.
Totally.
How dare you? How dare you put cauliflower in Tommy's potatoes? You son of a bitch! I'm like, calm down, Mary. It's cauliflower.
I kind of get it if it was like a mystery meat and there was a certain animal or something that you didn't want to eat, but when it's just stuff like that and it's not an allergy.
Unless
come
there's
on.
an allergy. If there's an allergy,
Oh, yeah.
I get it. But there's no allergy.
There's no allergy. People are
So
just
anyway,
babies.
Brody, Scary always says Brody is like, he's the world's oldest toddler. He won't eat any. He won't eat anything green.
Feed this guy with a rubber spoon.
No, you have to do the airplane. There's a difference.
So Brody, I said, yeah, and ricotta cheese. I put some goat cheese in there to kind of balance out everything. And Brody looks at me like, I'm not gonna eat that crap. Fine,
You're
don't
only
eat it.
punishing yourself. This stuff is good.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, you don't taste the goat cheese.
All right.
But
I'll eat the top layer with the sauce and the cheese.
Okay, all right, whatever. Just all right, baby Brody. Do we have a high chair? We need a high chair.
If you were in bed having sex, having a great time, and we turned the lights on, and all of a sudden there was a woman, you'd be like, "Oh my God!" But you were enjoying it.
I wouldn't know that. Well, you do.
Good point, Brody.
You do have a point.
Thank you.
But I usually 9 out of 10 times I make sure I identify the person I'm having sex with.
That's why you have sex with the lights on.
I do.
I trust you, Elvis, with your ingredients.
Why?
Whatever you
Thank
want
you,
in there.
Brody. I mean, Scary.
I'll eat it all.
Or Scary, or Brody, whoever you are. All right, so how is slice number 2 of lasagna?
It's good. I may have to have slice number 3.
The whole point of this is next week. Who has next week?
No, it's next month. It's every month.
Oh, it's once a month. Who has
I
next
think so.
month?
I do.
So Danielle, are you going to do your own lasagna?
I am going to do my own lasagna.
Beautiful.
My lasagna has chopped meat in it, and it has ricotta, ricotta, and it has mozzarella.
Oh my God.
Mozzarella, as you people like to call it.
All right.
And Rayo's, and then I put a little wine in my Rayo's.
There you go. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. So anyway, I did my lasagna using Rayo's homemade, and some people, 300 and something people commented like, "I love Rayo's homemade," and like 1 or 2 would go, "How dare you? How dare you use a sauce from a jar?" Hey, I know people get really pissed off over stupid stuff.
To those people, most people don't have time in their lives to make a homemade sauce.
I agree.
So at the end of the day, the best one is Rayo's when you don't have the time to make your
Look at her.
mom's sauce.
She's getting her Italian all
Yes,
up.
Her
She's
hands
like,
are flying.
At the end of the friggin' day.
It really.
Okay, here's the thing about Rayo's. There was a time I never, ever would open a jar of sauce and get it anywhere near my kitchen. That's just who I am and where I'm from. And you may agree. But my friend Katie Lee, the chef, said, try it. If you're going to be cooking with this and that, you can actually doctor it up and do what you want with it. And I did, and that's what I did today. And it's totally fine, the Rayo's homemade.
Do you want to know what I did with Rayo's the other day?
I don't want to know. Do we want to know?
Yes. I came home and I wanted a snack in the afternoon. So I took one of those, those thin bagels, the like bagel thin?
Yeah.
And I put a little Rayo's sauce on top of like really great homemade mozzarella, whatever the hell you call it. And I put it in the oven for like 15 minutes, and it was the best pizza bagel I have ever had in my life. It was so good. It was so
perfect. That's what I'll do for my mom.